All right, welcome to the show. 12 Gauge is in the cut, producer, and I just want to go right off the bat and say, wow, you sampled Strawberry Letter 22. You sampled that song on one of your beats. How'd you find out about that song? That's a good song.
Well, thank you, man. I was just like on YouTube on my computer. I was like looking for samples, trying to make some, like player type beats. And I was like, I found a playlist. I clicked on it. I listened to a few, like I guess some jazz songs,
Yeah.
and then I found that one. I forgot that Kane and Freddie Drake sampled that. I forgot the title of the sample. So I clicked on it. I listened to it, and I was like, oh, this is a Kane sample. So I like downloaded it, I sampled it. Like I was messing around with it. It took me at least an hour to get like sounding how it sounds now. You feel me?
Yeah, like that's a song Tarantino used that in Jackie Brown. Are you familiar with Tarantino movies in that lane, those movies and that movie in particular, Jackie Brown?
Nah, man, I really don't. I'm not a movie head. If I watch movies, it's some military movies.
Some what type of movies?
The military, like World War II or Afghanistan type movies.
Where were you in the military or no?
Nah, but like ever since I got into Call of Duty, military's like I like to watch that.
Word, I had this conversation with someone else. Another one on the topic of Call of Duty. Well, what's the best Black Ops?
The best one, the best one, Black Ops 2 for me.
Yeah. I got Black Ops 3 just because of them. I think the best multiplayer is Black Ops 3, but the best story mode is Black Ops 1, and the best zombies is Black Ops 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree on that too.
Yeah. I haven't been playing the new ones. The last new one I played was like Modern Warfare. I don't know what they're on to now. I don't know which one they're at now. I think it's like Cold War or some shit. Do you play that? Did you play the latest one or nah?
I really don't have a console, so I don't play video games like that. But like I watch the campaigns on YouTube, so that's how like I get the games and all that. I just watch them on YouTube.
Word, nice, nice. So, you're from Houston, right? Did you grow up there, or are you just living there now? What's it like living in Houston?
I was born in Galveston and raised in Houston my whole life. So pretty much it's pretty chill out here. Only thing is like is hot, humid, crazy. It's a good city. I love it. The culture here too, pretty chill, pretty. I love everything about Houston. I'm glad I was raised here.
Yeah, word. Are you a fan of any of the acts out of there, like Slim Gorilla and stuff like that? Are you a fan of them?
Oh, yeah. Slim Gorilla, Soze, Akoza, hell yeah.
Yeah, Cuz is from there. Damn, yeah. Cuz, I forgot about that. Yeah, Cuz is from there.
Yeah.
I fucking love Akoza, man. Oh my god, he's one of the most consistent like producers, and I think his best work is with Soze. I would say that's a fact. His best work is with Soze. I don't know if you get what I mean.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, they got pretty good music together.
Yeah, yeah. So, did you listen to the three Slim Gorilla projects that he just dropped?
Yeah, I listened to it the same night he dropped it. I listened to all three of them the same night. It was like, I think I finished it around like 2 in the morning when
Yeah,
he
bro.
dropped it.
Wasn't it so good, bro? Like, oh my god, like that was one of the best, drops for the underground. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was, some crazy music. I didn't expect it to be that good. The production, lyrics, everything was, pretty good. I liked it. I messed with it.
Yeah. So I got a question though. if you were to like produce for anyone, like let's say you could host a mixtape and you could get like all anybody you want on this project, like what artist would you pick to, rap on your beats if you were to host the whole mixtape and get anybody you want on this tape?
Man, that's a good question. It can only be one artist, or it can be as much.
It could be one. It could be as much as you want on this tape. In this theoretical tape, might happen. Who knows?
Yeah. I'd say Curse from Doom Shop. I sent him a few beats a while ago, and on May, I think it was May, I got an email back he was going to use one, but ever since then I haven't had word from him. But if I had to produce for someone, it'd be Curse.
Yeah, yeah. I think Baker would sound really good on your beats. I think you would sound really good on your beats, like especially the last one you posted. Are you a fan of Baker?
But yeah, man, with the trio, they got good music. Honestly, Baker himself got good music. I mess with him. Uh, he's pretty good. I'd say he's one of the OGs in the underground. So it'll be an honor if he will rap on one of my beats.
Yeah. So how'd you find out about Cursed? How'd you find out about his music and Doom Shop, and how'd you get into that sound?
Um, so let's like not really. I didn't really, I'm new to them since last year. So ever since I found about Devilish Trio, I will hear them mention about Doom Shop repping Doom Shop and all that. And a few months later, after them, I found about the trio. I on YouTube. I went on Doom Shop, right? I googled them on the internet, and I found their info and everything. And the first one I actually found was Cursed after the trio. So then I found Cursed, and then I think it was Soze. I wasn't messing with Soze at first, but
Yeah.
then I started listening to his music a lot more. I started messing with his music, his vibe, and then from there I found everybody in Doom Shop.
Yeah, yeah, bro. I fuck with all of them. But first off, I want to like ask, how did you get into making music in the first place? Because you've been on a roll recently. You've been very consistent with your music. But how'd you get into making music in the first place?
Um, Back in, I started making beats in 2019. I was in eighth grade. But before that, before I started making beats, I had this laptop I used to have, and there was some one day I was just looking around for apps, and I had this app I didn't know about called Music Maker Jam, and pretty much it was already recorded sounds and instruments, and you can just arrange it and everything like that. And I was on there for like 2 months or three, and then I was like on YouTube. I googled free softwares to make beats, and I found a video. I found LMMS. I found that. I downloaded it, and I was on that for like half a year. And then in 2019, uh, got FL Studio, and then from then I started, making beats from there, learning from there, and pretty much some crazy simple program in 2018 started me off making beats.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, like I would say I've gotten into making beats around like September, but I was on and off with it since like 2017, and it's real fun to like learn this shit and learn your aesthetic. It's real fun to do this. But
Yeah.
I want to talk about the underground and stuff like that. Who in the underground do you think deserves more recognition within the underground in terms of artists?
Hmm. I'd say I'd say Skirko Skirt Cobain, my bad. Yeah,
Skirt
he's been
Cobain.
consistent with. Yeah, I have worked with him. Pretty chill dude, a real one. But lately he's been dropping tape after tape after tape within like a month. He's like last month, I think he dropped like 2 albums, I
Yeah,
think, and then this month he dropped another two. So like I respect him. He's been dropping music like crazy. So I'd say he needs more recognition for real.
the consistency. Yeah, I got Psycho Rich. That's who I think deserves more recognition. Psycho Rich. You fan of him?
Not a fan of him, but I've heard of one of his songs with Isaac, Dex God, Sister Mass, and I forgot. I think it was Half Dead. And the track was 38 Special. That was the only song I've listened from them
Yeah,
with
yeah,
Psycho Rich.
yeah. What'd you say?
With Psycho Rich, I haven't heard of all his music, but I've heard a
Yeah,
track with features with brothers.
yeah. I think out of anybody, like he uses like the way his beats they're done by Jada Unknown, and they're like so like the mixing itself is really like it's not like you can barely hear it, but he makes it sound like it's like from an old fucking tape or some shit. Like the mixing doesn't sound new. Everything just sounds fucking dusty. Like, and that's why I fuck with it. And he always does the posse cuts with like 6 people on it or 5 or 6 people, and I love those and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, let's talk about beat tapes in the underground. What beat tapes in the underground do you really mess with when it comes to producers? Because you drop a lot of beat tapes yourself that I'm a fan of, but I want to hear your opinion on like what other beat tapes that you rock with in the underground.
Well, like I don't know, I don't really have a specific one. But like when it comes to underground music, I'll listen to. I made a playlist myself with with the members from Doom Shop, Purple Posse, a whole bunch of other underground artists. But I'd say if I had to listen to one, or if I was like a fan of one, I'd say 10 Gauge, his beat tapes.
Yeah, yeah, he's fire. He's fire. I forget.
Yeah,
I think I saw him on a song with like. He does work with Sly, so like I really mess with his work with Sly and stuff like that. Shouts out to Sly. What I like
yeah,
about
shout out to
Sly's tapes is he does like a mixture of beat tape and rap tape. Like half of the songs will be just beats and half of them will be rap. You know what I mean? Like he's pretty
yeah,
fire. You fan of Sly and Misery
yeah.
Mob?
Of Sly, yes. I haven't really heard of everybody in Misery Mob, but like Sly, I mess with him. He's pretty fired, pretty chill dude too.
Yeah, he always be on Instagram live or some shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, he's a nice person. I've been trying to interview him for a while. But yeah, which beat tape that you have made took the longest to work on?
Um, I'd say Cowboy Coat, that one.
Word.
Um,
You have you heard?
Living in Leeds.
What'd you say?
What was the question?
Now I was gonna ask. Have you heard of Adam the Shinobi's 808s and cowbells?
Um, a little bit of him, yeah. He's fire from what I've heard of him.
Yeah, Adam. He's gonna know. He's gonna open for Chris Travis. Did you know that? That's fucking insane, bro. Like, he's come a long
Yeah,
way,
that's
bro.
crazy.
Yeah, bro. I
Yeah,
I love Chris Travis's old stuff. Are you a fan of Chris Travis? Cause he's one of my bro. Like Pizza and Codeine. That's one of my favorite projects ever.
I gotta listen to that. I listen to a lot of underground, but I don't really listen to like the ones with a lot of numbers. You feel me? Like with the ones with like 3 million, I don't listen to them. I don't know
The
why.
old,
It's
yeah, the
not.
old underground. Cause like there's like 3 types of I'd say there's like 3 levels of underground music, underground rap. There's the OG bass god days, Space Ghost Perp, um, early Young Lean type of stuff that, and it's Sesh Hollow Water Boys, and then there's G59, Schema Posse, and like early 6 set days, and then there's the modern Doom Shop, um, Modern Schema, and you know what I mean. Like there's different levels to this shit. You know what I mean. Like, are you a fan of the older? You don't. Are you a fan of like the older underground days from like the early 2010s?
If I was into the underground back then, I probably would. I probably will be, but because I was like I got into the underground just like in 2019, so I'd say I'd be in the modern, underground fan of.
Yeah. You seem to know a lot about Freddie Dredd's music. What songs are like do you fuck with when it comes to Freddie Dredd? Because I love Freddie Dredd.
Uh, I'd say with the one with Genshin, I forgot the tracks. I think it was Jokes. That's one of my favorite tracks from Freddie.
Yeah, Genshin's fire, bro. Like like him and Slim Gorilla, back on Slim Gorilla, like he's worked with Slim Gorilla is like almost unmatchable. You know what I mean? Like, and same with Almighty, like that whole Passion Players crew. Like, are you a fan of like Almighty's production? Because that shit's fucking awesome right there.
He's fire, man. I've listened to him like twice, and from what I've heard of him, he's pretty fire. I mess with him.
Yeah, yeah. Like Almighty's insanely good. But your cover art's pretty awesome. Like, who do you get to make the cover art for your music? Because it's always really consistent.
Uh, Myself, I make cover arts. I just be like in my room bored. If I don't feel like making beats, I get on what I use, and then I start like making whatever comes to mind. And if I like it, I might use it for one of my tapes, or I might have an idea for one of my tapes, and already have it ready, something like that.
Yeah, yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. So, like, what non-music art forms inspire your music? Like, do you have anything like video games or movies or like anything else that inspires your music that's not music, if that makes sense?
Um, Not really. I mostly, if I get inspired by to make music, it's gonna either be music, either modern underground or '90s Memphis. Either that. That's pretty much what inspires me to make beats or cover art sometimes.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. So, what music do you have in the works recently that you like to speak on?
Um, I got this other tape play of some chill music, like the last one I dropped. Don't know when it's gonna drop, but I'm trying to work on it. I still don't know if it's gonna be like an EP or an album, because my last drop was gonna be an EP, but I added it more like four more songs. So this one might be an tape. I'm not sure yet, and the release date I don't know either.
That's what's up. Yeah, and the thing about like people like dropping an album or an EP, it's like you might make something that's 6 songs, but if you upload it on DistroKid or whatever you do, it's gonna pop up as an EP. You know what I mean? Like that shit be pissing me off. Like you got to use like I think you have to do like 8 songs for it to come up as an album on the apps. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, like I thought 6 tracks will be an album, but according to DistroKid, it's an EP.
Yeah, like that. It didn't really be like. I think you should like, you know what I mean, be able to choose if it's an
Yeah,
EP or an album. You know what I mean? Like, and it's kind of with my beat tapes. I drop like one every couple, weeks. I drop like a beat tape once every couple weeks because I'm just fucking pumping out shit on the regular, and I like I'm like putting extra tracks on there, 8 tracks, and it just doesn't feel genuine sometimes when I do that in it. But I don't know if you get what I mean, but. Yeah,
yeah.
bro.
I feel
Yeah. What you been up to in your like? What you been up to today in general, and like your life and shit? Like what shenanigans do you be getting into hobby wise or work wise?
Well, just like I just be chilling, listening to music, especially well, not especially, but like a lot of Memphis, '90s Memphis, or modern. Been watching a lot of soccer from the Gold Cup, trying to get my team over in the finals too. Uh, that's pretty much it. No, other than music, nothing else goes on in my life like that.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But yeah. What else would you like to speak on before we wrap this interview up?
Um, the people who've helped me actually reach where I'm at. Man, it's crazy how in like less than a year, I've met a lot of people who mess with my music or who have a lot of more numbers than me, and supported me and helped me, uh, or even produce for them or collabs or something like that. And that's crazy. I never thought I'd get to this point since I started. Man, I don't know. I don't know what the future has in home for me. But to me, it's just crazy, and I'm thankful for for everyone who helped me, and everything they've done for me. If they did one of those things, I'm gonna agree with them, keeping it 100, and always thankful for that.
All right. Shouts out to 12 Gauge supporters, and thanks for coming on the show, man. Real big fan of music, and I see the consistent support. Thank you so much, bro. Goodbye.
Thank you, bro. Thank you for having me. It's an honor. Thank you.
Yes.